What's good, guys and girls? Your boy oO5 Dynasty. So I'm back with another video. And what you're looking at right here is like my home screen on my iPhone. And the reason why you're looking at that is because of my move goal for, fitness. And it's only 9:44 in the morning, and I already covered my first ring. So basically, 397, you know what I'm saying? Gone already. Calories already going off of my body. Now that's after me eating my last meal yesterday at 5 p.m. Eating my last meal yesterday at 5 p.m. I even fell asleep by mistake last night, but I woke up around like 10 o'clock, no, around like 9:30 in the evening, and I went to the boardwalk and I walked until 12 midnight. Then I went home, slept, got up this morning, and I started walking at 7:45 in the morning. I'm still walking right now. It's 9:45. So I've been walking for 2 hours. I've gotten 12,000 steps. I already passed my daily calorie goal as far as the fitness is going. So what I'm going to try to do is double that. I'm going to try to double that today. If not, if it's possible, I might even triple it today. So why did I bring that up? Because I'm changing who I am as a person and fixing my body so I can live longer. A longer, healthier, sustainable life without tons of illness and sickness and all the stuff that happens to everybody daily. And what did I cut out? I cut out sugar. I cut out sugar and I cut out snacking and I cut out multiple meals per day. And it's giving me maximum energy because I am literally using the energy that's stored on my body as fat. So I have fat on my gut that's starting to dwindle away because I pretty much used up all the other body fat that I had at the start of the journey. So all the fat that was around my neck, all the fat that was around like on my top of my head. You know what I'm saying? I remember watching a video I did with Legend, and I looked fat in the video. I couldn't even move really, and the back of my head looked fat. My belly was fat, fat on my arms, fat on my legs, fat. There's fat on your feet, guys. So now it's starting to dwindle off of my stomach, which is cutting really when it's really cutting body fat once it starts cutting off of your stomach. That means you really like kind of like depleted most of the fat off of the rest of your body. So I'm transforming and living a healthier life. You understand, guys? So my move goal is already in. Everything I do after this is a bonus. And I tell you, the reason why it's a bonus is because I told you I stopped snacking. So since I stopped snacking throughout the day, I only have one meal per day. So whatever I burn throughout the entire day, I'm pretty much not going to put that back on me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I have my meal later on, it could be 500 calories. It could be. But by the time I do all of my exercising and walking and calisthenics and all this stuff, that 500 calories ain't going to be nothing. And then I'm going to burn that off too because I walk after every meal. Actually, pause. Hold that thought. I walk while I eat my meal, and then I walk after the meal. Yeah, so I'm doing double time on that stuff, which is actually really, really helping. It's actually helping a lot, believe it or not. Morning. So you got to get up and move. You have to get up and move. You have to cut out all of the sugar, and you have to cut out the snacking and the sitting down. So I want to tell you guys something else. The only time I sit down throughout the day now is literally when I'm driving a car and maybe if I watch an hour, let's say, I watch T1. If you don't know what T1 is, T1, or SKT Telecom, but they're known as T1 now. It's esports, so it's a video game, but it's a sports league. T1 is my favorite team. Faker has always been my favorite player, way back to like 2015, I believe. I started playing the game League of Legends, and I started watching T1. That was my favorite team. So I might watch a 1 hour game of them, but then I'll get up and say, no, I need to move. So I'm constantly, my mind and my body is constantly moving now, guys and girls. And I don't know how many pounds I've lost, but I can tell you one thing. Man, my stomach does not look the same from 3 weeks ago. My body doesn't look the same. Does it feel the same? I'm still walking as I'm talking to you guys. I've been walking for 2 hours already. You got to think about that. I have so much energy. I'm just flowing right now. And I'm not talking about no little pity pat walk. I'm talking about speed walking, like I'm walking. It's like a miniature jogging. Okay? So, you got to cut the sugar. You have to stop eating a lot throughout the day because every time you eat, your insulin levels they rise. And when your insulin levels rise, your body is going to either burn the fat or store the fat, right? Now, most of y'all eat and sit down, so the body's storing the fat right away. See, that's a problem. But if you limit how many times you eat, the body is not going to store fat because you're not putting fat in. You understand? So basically, what I do is I get up in the morning, I have water or I have chia seed water. Either or. The chia seed water is going to help me with hunger and it's also going to help with my digestion. That fiber is going to push out any bad, toxins you want to say. You got to go to the bathroom. Number two, it's going to help push that out. Okay, so it doesn't sit in your body. And then I walk, I go to work, I work out. So resistance training, I do with my weights and stuff. I do push-ups. I do all that stuff until I can't do it no more, basically. And then I go to work or I deal with my kids. But I literally don't stop moving now. So guys and girls, if you want to stay as a societal norm, if you want to stay inside of society, then you're gonna struggle because society wakes up every day. They go have breakfast, which might be at Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, which is sugar. They say America runs on Dunkin', but they should say America runs on sugar. Okay? So they have sugar, and you have sugar in the morning. You have a bagel, that's sugar. Because when it breaks down into glucose or whatever, I'm not a scientist or whatever, you know what I'm saying? A health expert. But when that bagel breaks down, it breaks down into sugar, and the body is going to do what? Store it as fat for a rainy day, or it's going to burn it off as energy, right? So, but if you don't have the bagel, if you don't have that breakfast meal, well, what happens? Your body is going to look for energy. Where is it going to get the energy? It's going to get the energy from the fat that's already stored on your body. So you got to use that up. You got to burn it off. If you're not burning that off, you're going to keep eating and eating and eating and putting more fat on, more fat on, more fat on. And it's just quick energy. So every time you eat, you say, I'm hungry, I need to eat. Well, you're using the quick energy instead of using the stored energy. When you use the stored energy, it burns off the fat cells that's in your body. And on top of that, you have more energy because you're releasing instead of just clogging yourself over and over and over again. So what I'm doing is I'm releasing toxins by just constantly drinking water. That means I have no juice, man. No sugar. So I'm not having no tea. I'm not even having fruit, guys. A lot of people say, "Oh, go have fruit." I'm not having fruit either. No fruit, because fruit has sugar. It's like it has fruit corn toast. Like it has uh, fruit corn toast. I think that's how you call it. It has sugar. It breaks down into that, I guess. It has sugar in it. So you gotta stop having the fruit. You gotta stop having the bread. You gotta stop having the bagels, which is bread, but you know what I'm saying? Bagels, the rolls. You gotta stop having all that, guys. It's too much. It's killing our bodies, and people don't even know it. You get sick because of what you're eating. You're not able to fight stuff off. You're not able break things down, break illnesses down. You know, not able to wake up in the morning. I see my family. I love my family, but I see them when they wake up in the morning. They can't even get out of bed. They're struggling. They say they're rubbing their eyes. They're like, oh, they're stretching. Just 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes. 30 minutes go by. They didn't even get out of bed yet. I done bounced up out of bed. I done took a shower. I done washed all the dishes. I done washed all their cups because we drink our water bottles. So I done washed all their cups. I done prepared all their lunches for school. And I go back in there and they're still laying down. I done did so much activity. And by that time, I already accumulated like 1,000 steps for my day. And on top of that, you got to think about it. I'm moving. And so I'm washing. I'm doing a lot of different movements that's burning calories besides the steps. So it's really double the burn when you move, when you walk and do activity at the same time. So I'm doing a lot, guys. When I tell you, like I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving. My job that I go to, I don't sit at a desk. It's a stand-up job. I work, I move my arms, I lift boxes. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm getting double. I'm doing double. Like, and then when I go home and I lift weights, that's double. Then when I go outside and walk, that's double. So almost my entire day is moving my entire body, which is totally different from 3 weeks ago when I used to go home. I used to have a Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I used to sit down, work on my website, work on making a beat, or watch a video game, or watch a YouTuber. It's a totally different lifestyle. But my body the fat is coming off like water, man. It's shrinking, but I'm retaining muscle. So I have my chest is popping now. My arms are starting to pop. My triceps and biceps feel great. I see my abs are starting to come in. I'm not going to show y'all just yet because it's not quite there, but it's starting to come in. So things are starting to move in my body. I'm thinking clearer now. I smell. When I smell clearer. My taste buds are clearer. Before I used to have like the white film on my tongue. So I used to have to brush my tongue a lot. Now my gut is starting to be clean. I'm starting to clean my gut. So now I don't have the white film that's on my tongue anymore. That I see a lot of y'all when y'all open up your mouth, you got white film on your tongue. Yeah, that's bad. It's no good. It's basura. Yo, that means that the insides is messed up. So guys, this is what I tell you. I just been walking just now. Let's see. See, it went up more. So that's 430 now. We have 430 calories I just burned. I got like a couple more minutes. Then I'm gonna stop walking. I gotta go do some stuff, and then I'm gonna get back to walking again. Probably like in like 3 hours, I'll be walking again. So I'm not wasting my day because I'm trying to better me for my brand oO5 Dynasty, for my company, oO5Dynasty.com, my record label, oO5 Dynasty Records. I'm trying to better me so I could be a better person and a better image for my brand. Now when I take off my shirt or when I put on the button up, I look official. I look very professional. When I speak, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to fitness, when it comes to music production, when it comes to marketing and promoting, when it comes to what I'm saying, my website and all different things that I do with it, when it comes to talking about my genre, Ghost Wave. Okay, my genre of music is called Ghost Wave. When it comes to that, talking about that, I'm gonna look very professional. I'm gonna look very healthy. I'm gonna look very energized and be very energized at the same time. So, guys and girls, listen to what I'm saying. If you want to do it, you got to do it. You got to change your lifestyle. Nobody's gonna do it for you, man. Put down the coffee. You don't need no coffee. You need water. You need chia seeds, things like that. You need food when it comes to like whole food, like a whole avocado and a whole egg and whole chicken, like chicken breast. You need stuff like that. You need lentils, black beans. You need things of that nature. You need real food. Stop eating all the junk food, the chips, the candy, the cookie, the cake, the ice cream, the soda, the alcohol. Put it all down and cut that out and get down to 3 meals a day, no snacking in between. Then get down to 2 meals a day, no snacking in between. And then eventually get down to 1 meal a day, no snacking outside of that 1 hour. So you just eat that 1 hour, and that's it. You don't eat no more. And you move, 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 move. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You guys gotta move. Don't even think about it. Don't sit at the table anymore. Get an iPad. This is digital age. Get an iPad and walk with that thing. Walk with that. If you gotta do business, walk with that business. You could type on an iPad and walk. Get some earbuds, earphones, whatever over the ear joints. Use your phone. Get a wristband. Put your phone in your wristband that goes on your wrist or it goes on your forearm and move. Do all your work while moving. Stop sitting down. Stop sitting down. Stop watching movies. Stop doing all that. I'm down to 1 hour a day of watching something. And that's if I even do that. So I'm showing you guys, literally, I just showed you like how many more calories I burnt by just talking in this video, by walking. You can hear I'm outside. You can hear that it's raining. I'm walking in the rain. I have no raincoat on, no jacket. I got a t-shirt on and a fitted hat. And I'm just walking, man. I'm getting soaked, but I'm going about it because, yo, listen, man, I've never seen my stomach look this way before. It looks amazing. It doesn't even look amazing yet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I can feel the abs. So, guys, and if you start this journey, I'm telling you, don't think it's not working because it is working. You might not see the results, but I'm telling you, man, they're coming off. And, and soon I'll be able to showcase it. This is your boy oO5. Do not forget to Google me